was unable to come near you and receive the award because you were the governor at that time. Now I have come nearer you and I am receiving because you are not the governor now. So most of the people ask me, are you happy that you resigned your governorship? This is the example I can say, because if the governor means we'll be away from the people, if not governor means we'll be nearer to the people. So Dr. Pradeep's words confirmed that because I became nearer to the people, it was not the governor. So most of the people used to be surprised. Will anybody holding the post of 2 governors will resign? So because of this type of possibility of going nearer to the people only, I resign. So you have set an example by saying that, Dr. Pradeep.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. And Dr. Dubey, a senior professor, when he was coming to receive the award, he told, no, I have come in a wrong track, because everyone was coming through this track. He was telling through the wrong, he told, no, so wherever you travel, it's the right track, sir. So a forensic scientist, he can change the right track into wrong track or wrong track into right track. So it is always the right track, sir, when you travel. So these are things, because I have to tell, not only I am addressing the doctors, now our police officials also here. So this is the only medicine, legal medicine, which associates the white coat and the khaki coat. So we are really happy to address, because the judgment, in a lighter sense, I used to say one thief came to the court and the judge asked, are you ashamed not coming to the court every day? When you are not ashamed, why I should be ashamed? Every day you are coming to court. So it is the one profession, medical science. We have to visit the court and the judges and the police officials each and every day. And this theme of this conference is actually another thing I have to say. This is one nation and one medico-legal policy. It is really appreciable. When it is one nation, one election, one nation, one policy, there should be oneness in our country. So I really appreciate the theme of this conference as From Evidence to Justice, Forensic Medicine Shaping the Landscape of Accountability. This accountability is very much important. I will be pained because I was an administrator in Puducherry also. When something happens, some bomb blast or some murder, some illegal loss of life, unnatural loss of life, when some team of doctors are appointed for autopsy, post-mortem, immediately some of the politicians say, no, we won't get the correct information from this team. So some team from some other institutions can come. So this is not correct, because the accountability, each and every doctor, whether they are from the same state, whether the same institutions, no doctor makes a mistake, because they are not politicians. They are forensic medicine experts. They are going to tell what is there. And I have to say about the forensic doctor, the evidence sitting there for an expert to come and pick it up. So whether it is the forensic team from the same institution, from same state, and there are things, no, from that team, that person, if they come only, we will get justice. So that is not correct. So nowadays it is a fashion to appeal for, if some politically very, I can say very focused loss of life or murder, immediately this team should come, that team should come. So everyone is reliable in the forensic, as forensic experts. And as doctor, because the doctor should find the cause of disease, like you have to find the cause of death. So it is very painful sometimes. 24/7. I read about anecdote about a forensic person, all work, no play, makes a forensic pathology a dull point. All work, no enjoyment, always into the work. And it is very painful, because to deal a live person and to deal a dead person, it's very, very difficult, because emotionally we have to be strong. And there will be through press, pressured because the picture of the death will be projected in a different way. So we have to eliminate all that from our minds. Particularly when we had a girl sexually harassed in her 9th year, and she was killed and she was thrown into a ditch. And when that investigation was conducted at Jipmer, you won't believe. Before opening the body, the doctor burst and she was crying before seeing the body. And she explained, I won't be able to do this because a child spoiled in this manner and almost decayed because she was thrown into a ditch. Opening, she just cried. She was so emotional. So I have to say, all the forensic scientists will face such situations. It is not dealing with live persons. And then now recent advancement like toxicology, so many things. Because of the advancement and now AI also. AI, whether it is interfering or facilitating, I don't know. Because I always used to, when I attended a medical graduation day, one girl got 2 or 3 gold medals. Then I asked, you are getting 2 or 3 gold medals, you owe this medal to your father, your mother, your professor. She told, no, I owe this medal to Google. So my husband always used to say, before and all, when we say a patient, you are suffering from such a disease, they will accept it. Now they, no doctor, you are telling like that, but Google says like this. So you are correct or Google is right. So nowadays we have to not only compete with consultant, we have to compete with Google also. So this another challenge is this artificial intelligence. When a person was asked whether you are bothered about artificial intelligence, no, I am bothered about my original intelligence, then only I am bothered about artificial intelligence. So all these matters. So a scientific conference, I am really very happy that the Chauhan Kalidas, a national conference with more than 700 delegates, attending this conference, and when I was called to attend this valedictory function, I always say, because I am a politician, before when I entered politics, suddenly if a leader is not coming for a debate, they will call me. At the 0 hour they will be, doctor, that person did not come. So I used to go and sit in the television media and I used to tell, before I was acting as an emergency doctor, now I am acting as an emergency debater. And now I have become an emergency chief guest. So that, because a doctor's crown is always there, whether it is, when I was the governor, I would have been the governor who addressed the medical conference, the maximum number. Because Hyderabad is a cosmopolitan city, all international conference, morning endocrinology conference, even nephrology conference, in the middle urology conference. So a doctor being the governor, I was called, so maximum inaugural addresses or the concluding addresses, most of them I would have done. So I am really happy that I am coming here to present the awards, because it is not easy in this challenging world to be an exemplary person with all these competitions. And few words about our police personnel, because it is very difficult to be a police personnel. When I was contesting from one of the constituency, when I came out from the polling booth, one of the police officials got fainted. Then I went and saved him. I actually gave a first aid and I saved him. Then I was asking him, why you got fainted? Then he was telling, continuously for 72 hours I am working. No interruption, no Sundays for police officials. So in Telangana, when Puducherry I told, when the police officials are on extra duty like PM's visit or CM's visit, then they should be given off. Otherwise they should be given incentives. So police personnel, like forensic doctors, they also should be alert. So this type of provision should be there. So I recommend Tamil Nadu government also to look after them properly. So an administrator, being a doctor, so we think on all means also. So I am really happy that as forensic forensic doctors, I always, whenever I attend a medical conference, I always insist one thing, because our dean told, now we have made yoga compulsory here. When I became the governor of Telangana, immediately the next day I organized yoga classes every day, 5 o'clock they have to do yoga. It is selfish motive also. Because yoga means they will focus, they will do more work than we expect. So I think that motive is also with our dean. So that with yoga, they will be more concentrated and without any disturbance, mental disturbances, they will do more work. So they will be more productive. So you have to look after your health. Because emotionally, you should be balanced than any other speciality. So you have to look up. I always ask the doctors in conferences, how many of you do yoga? Very few raise their hands. So first of all, I request all of you to look after your health. Then only you can maintain the health of others, particularly forensic experts, because you are very emotionally disturbed. You are under pressure. You are working. Nowadays, these forensic experts are more under the pressure. Because the media will give one report. Politically, there will be some changes. So sometimes they expect some reports to be on that mode. If it's not in that tone, then they will be alleging the experts. So all these are happening. So I really want you to be hale and healthy. So practice yoga, practice meditation, look after your health. Please do for health checkups regularly so that you can check up the other patients, particularly diseased patients you are dealing with. So I am really very happy, but in spite of the power cut, you were all very patiently waiting. So I think in Tamil Nadu, we'll lose power and then we'll gain power. We will gain power, I think. So this is... And I am really thankful to all our media friends and all the other experts and all the other scientists and the doctors who have attended the program. And let us all be hale and healthy. Let us not sacrifice our happiness for anything. Be healthy, at the same time focused. And as it is said, it is the roadmap, particularly now because of the advancement in toxicology and because of the advancement in autopsy, because of the advancement in everything, we should be updated, and really these conferences help us to be updated and to be on our scientific knowledge, gaining the scientific knowledge. Because if we stop a minute, the world is moving very fast, particularly in science. So these type of CMEs are mandatory, and really very happy to be a part of this conference. And I thank the SIC hospital for making me a part of this forensic conference. Thank you so much.
Asatoma Sadgamaya, Mamasoma Jodi.
Hey, Raja, engappa?
கொஞ்சம் கேப் விடுனா நம்ம நிர்மல்னா இங்க பாருங்க நிர்மல் ட்ரை பண்ணு நிர்மல்
ஏய் நிர்மல் கொஞ்சம்
இருங்க எனக்கு போட இல்லையா
ராஜா நான் இங்க நிக்க சொன்னா ராஜா போடுங்க நிர்மல்னா சீரா கொஞ்சம் பின்னாடி வாங்கடா நான் இங்க போட்டுக்கிறேன் டேய் கொஞ்சம் பின்னாடி வாங்கடா டேய் கொஞ்சம் பின்னாடி வாங்கடா டேய் கொஞ்சம் பின்னாடி வாங்கடா நான் கை போட்டுக்கிறேன் டேய் கொஞ்சம் பின்னாடி வாங்கப்பா நாங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் பின்னாடி போறோம் டேய் வாங்கப்பா சூப்பர்ப்பா அவ்வளவுதான்ப்பா எங்க ஆள் நிக்கல என்ன பண்றது ராஜா நீங்க யாருன்னு தெரியுமா ராஜா மைக் கொடு ராஜா எப்படிப்பட்ட ஆளு ஏய் அவங்க முதல்ல நல்லா தான்டா இருக்குது
வெளியே டேபிள் பசிக்கலையா உனக்கு? பசிக்கலையா உனக்கு? ஞாயிற்றுக்கிழமை அதுமா அஜி போயிட்டான் அஜி. அந்த டேபிள் டேபிளா எனக்கு ஒண்ணு நீ தான் வந்து கவுந்தரிச்சு பாக்குற மாதிரி எடுக்க. கவலைப்படாத ஆடியோ கரெக்டா இதுல ஒரு பிரச்சனை பாலாஜி கொஞ்சம் முன்னாடி மதியானம் 7 மணி வரைக்கும் பார்க்க சொல்லிருக்காங்க. நீங்க எனக்கு ஓகே டன் நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கை காட்டினேன், நீங்க வந்து பார்க்கல, அப்புறமா நீ கை காட்டுப்பா நான் பார்த்துருக்கேன். நான் உள்ளே உன்னை பார்த்துட்டேன். கழிச்சு விட்டான் மரம் ஃபுல்லா வாய்ஸ்ல வருதாப்பா ஒஸ்ட்ரா நீனு அவ்வளோதான் சூப்பர் ஐடியா. முத்து 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 கழிச்சு விட்ருவோம் மொத்தமா செட்டிங் பண்ணி முத்தம். அப்போ நாங்கள் கொண்டமாரி நின்று கொண்டமாரி நின்று எங்கே போயிடுச்சு. அவ்வளோதான்
இன்னைக்குன்னு பார்த்து வெள்ளை சட்டை போடணும்.
கரண்ட் போயிருக்கு
பாருங்க அவ்வளோதானே அது. ஏன்னா சார் யார் சார்? ஹலோ ஓகேவா அது?
உனக்கு தெரியுதுல்ல?
ஹலோ சொல்லுங்கள் சார். யார் யார் சொல்லுப்பா சொல்லுப்பா. சங்கர்னா என்னப்பா தெரியும்? சங்கர் ஆயிரத்தி பிரச்சனை தான் ஃபோன் பண்ணுவேன். சரி சொல்லுப்பா. சரிம்மா நான் கால் பண்ணுறேன். ஒரே நிமிஷம் நான் கால் பண்ணுறேன்ப்பா. நான் கால் பண்ணுறேன்ப்பா. ப்ரெஸ் மீட்